I had an amazing conversation just yesterday with a friend of mine who's actually taking the challenge of bringing her children and traveling the world together with her husband, and they're going to homeschool the children. Now, she said, look, I want to try to gamify the whole homeschooling process. How do I do it? And I said, well, you play first of all with what the children are interested in. What are they seeing around them? So when you go to a new country, for example, they're in Thailand right now, is learn everything you can about Thailand, about the geography, what helps in that country, what's the main industries, what are the main cities, the big rivers. And, you know, as you see landmarks, is fill in what they learn about those different areas. Then she said, well, you know, my young boy is really interested in anything with remote controls that can take off. So you have scope there for teaching things like physics, but also, you know, actually putting things together and taking them apart and making things work. So technical ability. So it's skills like that. The little girl is very much interested in all sorts of creatures that she hasn't seen before that are happening around her. So it's biology, it's insects, but it can also be drawing. It can be writing stories about them. And she said, how can I gamify the experience? Because we don't want to sit in and play school. We actually want to make the whole experience a game. And I suggested either a deck of cards, like your traditional 52 cards, or a snakes and ladders type of game with all the numbers on it. Each number has a different topic attached to it. Same with the cards. Each card has a different task attached to it or topic attached to it. And depending on where they land, that's going to be the topic right of today. And you, as a parent, can then set new challenges. And when the board game is over, when they've all reached their destination, end of lessons for that time until you start again. So you can play with the card deck, get them to take 5 cards. When the 5 cards are done, lesson over. So it's to make it fun. I would also introduce the concept of rewards, but rewards that you'd like them to do. Now, for example, my dad was very good at this as a teacher. I had to learn the capitals of Europe, and I was really, really struggling. Now, they also wanted me to eat healthy. So there was a bunch of grapes introduced, and every time I got a country or a country capital right, I got a grape. If I didn't get a grape, or if I didn't get it right, he got the grape. So there was a benefit in me doing it right because I got more grapes because I liked them anyway. And it was fun to do. So until we got struck on Vienna, and no matter how many tips he gave, Vienna in Flemish is the same as the word to cry. So it was just, he was there crying. I thought, why are you crying? Because you're upset because I don't get it? I nearly cry because I can't get it. But it's, you know, he was trying to be helpful and give me tips. But yeah, Vienna will forever be sort of ground in my memory because of the whole crying game. But the grapes did work. So what are the rewards that you can think of that they can earn by basically finishing a topic, completing a task, playing with a test? So if you're testing, for every correct answer you get a grape, for every wrong answer I get the grape, or, you know, different things. So is get them to have fun with it, and for you to have fun with it too. So you don't put the same rigid system on it as you do in schools. So that's my tips for gamification of homeschooling, based on conversation I just had just now.